Hi, I'm Nara, the Career Coach and Director at ACES. We're a career development organisation that works with international students. And we're here with one of my students, Akshay, who has achieved an amazing result of 90, perfect score in his PTE exam. And we're also here with the head of curriculum for Turner English, Neri. So we're going to be sharing a little bit of Akshay's story with you today, as well as some of the pathway that he actually took to get his perfect score. So we might just start off, Akshay. So congratulations, first of all. It's an amazing result. And also congratulations to you, Neri, as well, for teaching Akshay and taking him through to get a 90 in PT, which is obviously not easy. And I'm sure if you're watching, you are aspiring to get to that sort of level. So Akshay will share some tips on that as well. So Akshay, just talk us through. Obviously, you had some options in terms of doing maybe a professional year or PTE and an internship, which you're doing with us.
Yeah.
So just talk us through what made you choose to do PTE and an internship.
Well, the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking about doing my professional year was that it costs hell lot, 15 grand almost. And on the other hand, I had the option of enrolling into a class and getting out of that barrier that I was stuck at a 7.5 and getting my 8s in all bands. And between the two, I had to choose, and I was like, okay, now let me give it a try. What's going to happen the worst? I won't get my 8s. Then I can think of some other option, or maybe give IELTS another shot. So that's why I just went with PTE, and yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And so talk us through the process you took and the studies and learning that you did here at Turner English.
The most important, I think, the first day I had my assessment at Neri, and that's when I realized what was lacking, what aspect I was missing out on, or what was not letting me get that 8 that I needed. After the assessment, I got to know that, okay, it's my vocabulary, or it's my grammatical structure, my sentencing, the way I'm structuring my essay, which is stopping me from getting the 8. Because writing was the only part that I was not able to get the scores that I needed. After the assessment, Neri cleared my doubts that, okay, this is what you need to work on. And once the class started, I focused more on my writing, and it was, well, I think because of Adam, Sarah, and Neri's help that I understood how the correct structure for writing an essay is, which I probably was getting completely wrong. That's why I was not getting the scores that I needed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. And a little bit of spelling too.
Oh yeah, a little bit of spelling as well.
Yeah. And Neri, so from an academic point of view, you being the head of curriculum here, what are some of the things that you guys did here at Turner English to help Akshay achieve this result?
To be honest, Naren, I didn't have much of a play in Akshay's results, and thank you for the credit, but the only credit I can take is that we employ registered teachers who know what they're doing, and they make sure that they've got the students' best interests at heart and they can guide them. But I think one of the big things that I did check and assess was Akshay's testing. So we have regular mock testing included in someone's program to check whether they're on track and what they need and where their weaknesses are. So I think we tested in week 2.
Week 2, yeah, the end of week 2 and the end of week 4.
And then at 4 we weren't quite there either.
Okay.
But we did identify the spelling at that stage was
Yeah.
still a little bit of a weakness, so we fine-tuned that, and then as you can see the results came through with 90. So it's that regular checking, feedback, assessment, which is included in the courses, which help us get their scores and not miss anything.
Okay, and have you had any other students that have achieved the 90 or?
Almost.
Okay.
90, 90, 90 and 88.
Okay.
The second one. We have a couple of aspiring students in the program at the moment who again don't want to do professional year, choosing to do PTE, and I'm pretty confident we're going to get their 9s as well.
Okay, and what, is that your results there actually?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick flip around and we'll have a look at the scores to show the camera, It must have been very exciting when you saw all the long blue bars.
When I saw this, I was like, this is wrong. This is probably just a sample that they've sent.
Oh, really?
This is how your scores are expected to come. But I was like, oh, God, these are my scores.
Yeah. And for those people that are watching this video that are aspiring to get a 90 or thereabouts, and perhaps combine doing their PT and achieving the maximum results with, say, an internship, what are some of the tips that you would give to them?
Well, time is the key thing here. You need to balance everything out properly, and I mean, not just coming to the class, not the only thing that's going to help you out. You've got to practice. The teachers are available over here. They're going to, no matter how many essays you send them to correct, they'll get back to you in 24 hours. And yeah, you've got to keep working hard, keep practicing. That's the main thing.
Okay, fantastic. And you're an engineering graduate from Swinburne.
Yep.
And at the moment, just talk us through what you're doing on your internship.
Well, presently I'm working in a company called GB Engineering, whereas I'm working as a research and design intern. And there's a new product that they're trying to launch in a couple of months. It's solar lights that are specifically designed for Melbourne conditions. So I'm basically working on the design of the solar casing, and doing a little bit of stress analysis, force analysis on the poles and the bars that we're trying to make.
Fantastic. Yeah. And that's really going to help set your career up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I hope so. It does.
Yeah, and that's one of the positives of doing your internship, which is something that we do here at ACES, which is to help international students get practical hands-on experience. And clearly, once you complete your internship, and you mentioned Greg, the head engineer, there maybe even looking to take you on.
Yeah, that's what he's told me. That
Of course it would, yeah.
Which will be really exciting. So, and you're planning on your pathway to permanent residence?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And you've got enough points and everything's working?
Yes, I've got enough points now.
Okay, fantastic. And that was through your PTE?
That, yeah, mainly through the PTE.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was stuck at the 55 points, and I will have to wait till next year to get my 5 more points because of my age. Yeah. But now, since I have my scores in PTE, I get 20 points.
So you've saved 12 months?
Yeah, I've saved 12 months.
Yeah, straight into
time and money.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
Just a couple of things. PTE, can you give some students out there who haven't taken PTE yet a couple of strategies and tips? And
well,
techniques?
first thing, everyone should be well versed with the computer, because it's a completely computer-based test. And if you're not good with the computer, if your typing speed is not good, no matter how good your spoken English is or written English is, if you can't type in quick manner, you might not be able to get it. Yeah, then you might as well go back to IELTS or something like that. From my personal experience, unlike some people I have said that it's a fish market where you can't hear anything, it's not so true. If you keep your volume at the right level, and if you are focused, and if you're not distracted, no matter what others are speaking or doing, or no matter how much noise they're making, it's not going to affect you. And there's certain topics, like maybe the repeat sentence or the read alouds, that you really have to focus on, because the recording, you never know when the recording is gonna stop, because after the first sentence finishes, you get a couple of seconds of a gap, or between 3 to 8 seconds. Only after that you have to speak. So my advice would be to not close your eyes, keep your eyes on the screen, and keep looking at the timer of how many seconds you have before you start speaking. And manage your time well, because the time you have for a writing section just goes like that, and you're like, oh, I couldn't finish my conclusion in my essay. So yeah.
And always check your work.
Check your work and the words as well. Yeah.
And don't miss class.
Oh yes. Don't miss the class.
Terrific. Okay, well look, we might leave it there, but just to share with you, watching a quick snapshot of potentially what you might be able to achieve with a bit of hard work and guidance from an English language college, as well as the teachers that could really help you get those types of scores for your PTE. Once more, congratulations. Actually, from my perspective, it's been a joy working with you with your career, that part of your life, and also with Derry, with the specifics of getting your PTE scores up to that standard. And I really look forward to working with you post-internship and helping you to get into your first engineering job in Australia.
Sure.
And I look forward to that as well. So thanks very much.
Congratulations, Akshay. Good on you.
Thank you.